the best of heroes struggle, you know?
We're gonna see the drafting phase though. Moving on to game number 2. Which map are we gonna play in?
Flying Clouds. Flying Clouds.
Flying Clouds!
Let's go!
Flying Clouds!
Woo! Why do you guys like the Flying Clouds?
Because you get to lane faster, man. There are more
More
brawls.
brawls! Let's go! For the STM Derby, this is what we want, brother.
Yeah, that's true. BTR bans out the Baksha and the Guinevere. Fanny ban for Alter Ego and Juicin.
Alright, same ban so far from game number 1, but now the Valentina actually banned out by BIGETRON. Is this a hint that they want to go for the Sora?
I think so, and I think Theo now is still gonna bite on the Leomord in the first pick if Sora gets banned by Sever. Or maybe do they want to trade? Oh, wow!
Interesting.
Wow, what?
I did not expect that. Now,
Yeah,
do they want to go for Sora or Leomord?
I think for BTR, they go Leomord first pick.
Clouds are ever shifting, but this
They go, wait,
remains
but
steadfast.
by the way, Kalea's left open. That's like Finn's signature pick.
So Kalia Leomord for Alter Ego to deny?
If
Or
Alter Ego don't pick it up, yeah. So BTR already banned out the Valen, they go for the Sora. Alter Ego, what do they go for now? They have to go Leomord, right? And then the Suyo just comes in with the Eve. If Alter Ego don't pick up the Eve.
Oh man. They want to go for like a Suyo, like a Yisun Shin, you know? Something that can flex? Because
They have to go Leomord Eve right now.
never mind! Marcel!
Zetian Marcel, interesting.
I was thinking about the Zetian, but I expect Alter Ego to save it until the last pick.
Yeah.
It does well against the Sora, right? Theoretically.
Zetian?
Both, Marcel and Zetian.
Ah,
Why?
yeah.
Just to counter-engage or just as a safety net.
I don't think so because, well, I guess if you take a picture of him, but Sora CC immune.
But he can stop the team from following up, I think is what Sherman is
Ah.
saying. That's a fair point, man. But right now, dude, these two heroes, by the way, just to shout out again, Professor KB and Coach Aldo, they've been raving about how the Lilia and the Zetian are gonna fly under the radar because of the importance of the Sushin and the Eve. And right now, game number 2, we're seeing both.
And the Suyo comes around. This interesting.
Oh man, it is
Why
the
they go
Suyo.
Suyo? Like right now, you know, I think it really could have been saved for later even because you
For
don't
flex,
really
you think
expect the
so?
Suyo to come through here. You'd expect the Leo more, right? So coming into the second phase, would you ban Suyo? I'm not sure.
They banned the Leomord.
Yeah.
They could have like forced BIGETRON to ban it out if they want to pressure with that. I think they just want the most
It's against the
confusing
Lilia,
play.
by the way. The Lilia is great, dude, at just dishing out magic damage against the Suyo. Oh, man.
Is it? I would think like Suyo has a bit of an upper hand against a Lilia, or maybe he likes to play against a mage like Lilia because it's hard for Lilia to really nail down the damage on versus Suyo.
I don't think so, man. I
Does
think
it not
still
work like that?
I think it's still like just it lands flush.
Huh.
Especially with Lilia Khalid right here, wave
Uh-huh.
clear in mid's gonna be so good for them. So they can rotate all around and just get the Suyo.
Well, this depends on like how well the Marcel can kind of swing things in balance of the Zetian, because Zetian's damage output is great. My concern is the survivability just ain't all that. The Lilia is a lot safer, but it depends. The Harley as well here, an underrated, you know, niche pick can work. Banned away by Alter Ego. They're trying to lock BIGETRON into a teamfight composition, like a front to back, and I think they're really thinking they're gonna out-damage BIGETRON.
By the way, so far Alter Ego does not have kind of like a shreddy kind of like hero. So BTR still wants to, or maybe can fight on the utility junglers like Fredrin, for example. And it doesn't really get punished by the Zetian and Marcel as well.
Well, in a way, it kind of does, because that's a lot of card control from the Marcel. That's a lot of damage from the Zetian. Any kind of fighter you pick right here needs a get out of jail for free card, because otherwise, if you're stuck there, slowed and stunned, I don't think you want to be around. Especially with the Suyo there available to execute you with the missing HP damage as well, with the Soul Reap.
What if the Suyo gets? What if they picked up the Suyo that early because it's flex? What if they're
I said that.
okay.
It can go jungle and gold.
But like, how likely is it
The only one bound by
going
its
gold?
chains.
It's Arfie, man.
That's exactly right. Because it's RP, you never know. But I don't like it, dude. I don't like it going gold.
Why?
Okay, it really depends on what Eman picks up. But I really feel like right now for Eman, the Harith would be great. Because if you go Suyo gold and you're up against a Harith, oh man, that's why Phobius gets picked up, I think, for Alter Ego. They're like, okay, if you go Harith, we have a way to deal with it. At least we have someone that gets value from your dashes.
Yeah.
Well, right now, if they want to go for, I think they're kind of stuck here. If they want to go front to back, they already lost the Phobius pick, so they might just double down on getting some more damage. You know, with the Khalid Sora, a good combo can seal the deal here, and they go for the Granger.
Your team
Oh,
Red.
Wow, they played really
pickup.
safe.
Yeah. That's a really good pickup, though. The Fredger is actually, I think, the best pick right now. Like, in the Philippines, it's always banned out.
Yeah, and there's no way the studio going gold right now, right? Absolutely no way.
I don't think so.
Never say never, man. With Alter Ego.
What could solve the problem here for Alter Ego?
I think you just go Claude right now in the gold lane.
Oh man, I still don't like it, man. Against a Fredrin.
But there's not... I mean, what else do you go for? You can technically go Harith if you want to.
Watch them go to Hanabi.
Yeah, nah.
Pot control, immune, DPS. Probably not though.
Is it really just Claude?
They're thinking about it. They're thinking of flexing the Suyo for sure. That's why they're taking their time.
I am sovereign of the abyss.
Oh, Obsidia!
Of gods.
Whoa.
Whoa! It's been a while since we've seen Obsidia Alter Ego pulling out Uranus Jungle in game 1 and Obsidia in game 2.
This is a wild card of a draft, man. We've never really seen anything like it before. Zetian, Marcel, and Obsidia at the same game?
Yeah, man. There's a lot of experimentation, but it's just... This is how Alter Ego like to play their regular seasons, man. They use it as a limit testing.
Oh boy.
A place to limit test.
But I guess BTR, they want to play it seriously right from the get-go with the Fredrin and also Granger. They want to close this one in 2-0 fashion, Arashi.
Man, so many fighters to stun for Alec on the Marcel.
Look at that counter index and ladder baiting Arashi.
Oh man. We'll see. I think it's possible to get really countered, but Alter Ego have so much crowd control to dictate the pace, man. I'm worried for Bigetron.
Yeah, Chaos Derby continues in game number 2 in the Land of Dawn for BTR by Vitality against second best team in the world, de facto, Alter Ego. Let's see who's going to win this match.
De facto second best team in the world.
All right. I really feel like we're gonna have a lot of highlights on Alec on the Marcel. New hero, of course, very strong. But in a team fight, it can deny all the damage coming in from the Granger as well. And oh man, trades, man. Oh man.
Yeah, take it back, Mirko. Maybe the Suyo is also gonna have a lot of
Yeah, right?
hard time against the Lilia. I did not know that much damage could be dealt for the Lilia in the early game.
Oh, Vince is gonna walk up now against Yasuke, but Katon gets him the lethal. Oh my god, that damage on Hijume Moreno. Putting it down on him.
Wait, I think Katon did not get him the lethal, by the way.
Oh,
What?
oh, whoa, Finn! Finn took it, the Katon was off.
Was inadequate.
Oh man.
He's still pressuring as well, dude. The mid lane clear is going to be so crazy. Alter Ego has to bank on the skirmishes, on the fights. There's no way they're going to get Prio here. And Alec immediately going for the rapid boots. He's trying to be around the map.
Yeah. By the way, Arashi, you rocking with the sprint from Moreno?
Sprint on Moreno, especially against all of the fighters here technically. I'm a big fan of the sprint on a mage.
You know.
Specific, situationally though. Against a comp like this, I think it might pay off well because Marcel on Alec can chase really well. His skills allow you to gain about 80-something% movement speed when you're moving towards an opponent. So sprint is going to allow Moreno to be a lot safer.
By the way, folks, you can see here the utility of Marcel. Pretty much denying any kind of mirror and also damage straight from the Khalid.
Look at that speed, dude.
While getting Thunderbolt stacks. When he gets the Thunderbolt, it's going to be so good for him, dude, because you stack it up so easily.
It just dawned on me, I think... Wait a minute.
Yeah, Finn. Doesn't have the concussive blast. That could have been really bad for Hijume.
Marcel is a rage baiting hero.
He is. He's a professional rage baiter.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Hijume's out of the fight already. He has Fear the Phoenix though. That's going to be the chain CC coming down onto Nile. Suzuki wins out the retreat battle. Shogun's on him though. My god, that damage. Moreno, first blood. Nile caught in the Inferno pursuit. Nile goes for the taunt. Now it's another Alec. The Marcel man is dead. Shogun flickering out the safety, but Nino will force out the black shoes to come out from Moreno. Pops in the sprint, gets away. Inferno pursuit again. Oh, Nino trying to go for the dark wave, doesn't land it.
That's a sprint, dude. Run out of there on those black shoes, Moreno. But man, you saw the crowd control potential. Nile could not move there. That's where the easy secure on the neutral objectives is for Alter Ego. And they're gonna try and look for some more of that. They can't get mid prio, but it doesn't matter. Hijime can hold the wave clear from a distance, and they can let Alec just be an absolute menace roaming around the map, bringing the balance in favor of his team.
And he can't really get engaged on, right? With the fast F that the Zetian has. Fredrin, get out. Finn, if you wanted to go for the Raging Sandstorm, he's gonna get, knocked back. There you go, Alec being a menace. Just annoying pretty much everyone on the opposing team.
Wait till he gets Thunderbelt, dude.
Yeah. He's gonna stack it so easily. Again, it's a huge AoE around him, and he's against a Fredrin, a Sora, a Khalid. Each spell can potentially proc that Thunderbelt 3 times in one setting.
And usually when you're playing this kind of heroes that own the river, you still have to play with a bit more respect towards the opponent's damage, right? But
Wait,
no.
you went for the healing boots and revitalize. Interesting.
I guess it procs, right? Because he has the shield to give out to his teammates.
Yeah.
Exactly. He might go to Photo as well, given enough time. Usually he goes Thunderbelt, potentially Oracle, even though with the nerfs, it's not really as effective. But the Photo can potentially be procced so often. And look at the speed, bro. He's moving so fast right now.
And he's doing that all on his own, not even being covered by any of his teammates. Now the jungler, not even the mid lane, needs to cover for him and deals damage at the same time.
You know how fast he is? He's fast as heck, boy.
Yep. W Keemstar.
Oh. It is though.
Yeah, Alec.
Bro.
It's been 4.5 minutes when we haven't seen any golden hour at all.
There's
He
no
doesn't
need
need to.
Exactly.
Oh, Nile. Getting the countdown on Nino in front of Pursuit coming down. Alec.
Alec.
A picture of Nile. Nile's caught at 4K.
You grab a pick for the gram. Just that simple. Again, watch the crowd control onto Nile. There's definitely
Look at Alec, dude.
some focus there.
He just wants to go and like ult him. Here, the Phoenix coming down. Golden hour as well. Yeah, Nile. Caught in the pick for a free turtle over. Nile's gonna be caught on the boat as well, but RP goes around. Finn doing a lot more damage though. RP taken low, taken out by Shogun. Eman against Nino. Nino's jumping around in front of Pursuit. Eman is... What? Why did Nino just pop in front of Pursuit? Eman got away because of it. No way.
Oh, Yasuke!
Yasuke trying to go for the kill. Shogun walks up again. Nino wants to go for the dive. Can't go for it though.
Wow, it was
Why
looking
did Nino pop in front of Pursuit, bro?
I don't know, you ask him.
reflexes. I don't know, man. Maybe it was just tapping and it comes out. Altrigo, though, it was looking so good. They got the right idea. They stunned up Nile for a good 4 or 5 seconds, man. Yasuki got the free turret, but then they clumped up for the Sora damage. We talked about how Nino in the previous game almost carried Altrigo. They're allowing Shogun that opportunity here in game number 2.
And this is gonna be a slow game after this, right?
I don't
It's
think
just-
so.
No, this is gonna be a waiting game for...
Ty's first item, by the way.
Get used to it, man. It's so good right now.
I don't think there's gonna be any BTR engaged unless Alter Ego wants to take the turtle. That's how bad it is for BTR in terms of like, you know, choosing their targets. There's really, literally no target at all that they can utilize here, except probably Arfi in the gold lane. But then again, Arfi's gonna play safe.
Oh. That's an all-in on Shogun. He's getting away right now. Goes to the air as well. Might be able to get Yasuke down. Yasuke gets a shutdown in the end, and they get a turret off of it.
Respectable attempt right there, using the CC immune. Almost turns it around, but the turret will eventually fall. Good moves from Alter Ego, man. They need to try and make moves here because they do have the higher pickoff potential. They might have their eyes on Eman right here, but Finn isn't too far. Prods out the aggression, and it's back to a waiting game. Alter Ego want to find something, but I guess they wouldn't mind waiting for the neutral objective because there is no answer to the setup, to the stuns.
Yeah. It's tough for BTR right now. And it's because how brilliant Alec is playing right now. Or maybe just the hero is just superbly broken is the problem. Yasuke some damage on Nino or Shogun. As we're gonna see here, the third total Alter Ego. Surely they can take this one again as long as they have their resources intact.
Oh! Jumps in with the Radiant Sandstorm. Able to find 2 on the board now. Finn able to flick around. That's a picture. Caught in 4K, the boys are. Eman gunning it down from the back. On a bone lands on towards Shogun. He can't do anything. Yasuke stuns him out in the back. Eman goes in for the kill, trying to go for the Sky Piercer.
RP!
Able to find it. RP takes Eman out. Gets a Sky Piercer. That's a triple. And a maniac. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He goes over Renault. A maniac for RP.
Maniac in front of the A-Maniac. Arfi is popping off on this Obsidia.
That's the power of Alter Ego's composition. They've been using that the golden hour to go for setups, but right there, they use it for the team fight, and it's just so good. It also sets up for Arfi to land his ultimate, and man, he just got so much value off that fight.
Uh-oh. Marcel. There's no way they kill Marcel.
Too fast.
Rapid boots. Every item in the kitchen sink for survivability and being a nuisance to BTR. And he's definitely a nuisance with 4K gold lead for Alter Ego so far in 8.5 minutes. And it doesn't look like it's gonna go down anytime soon unless Alter Ego is the one choking instead of BTR.
Yeah, Eman has 0 stacks on Skypiercer, dude. Meanwhile, Arfi just got 40.
Eman got hard zone, man. Alec on the Marcel was straight on him, and afterwards, immediately, Arfi had him on the run, immediately chased him down under turret. That's the problem here. There's not enough damage threat from BIGETRON, so all Trigo are doing what they wanted in game number 1. They're just going past the frontliners, straight towards Eman.
Nah.
Yeah.
Just gonna bounce out.
See you later.
And now it's a re-engage. Nile didn't get spot up. What?
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Thing.
It's gonna be the
chase!
gank on Shogun
Deja
part
vu!
2. Never mind.
Okay. That would have been crazy though. But looking again at the goal difference, the Yasuke is so far ahead, and again, he has nothing to worry about. And he has no urgency to try and get in the fights whatsoever. He can stay in the back and poke and make sure that he's just an absolute threat to the backline. If you're Eman, you are just having a tough time here. There's so much danger that you have to dodge, and you only have one flicker.
I don't want to play as Finn right now, or maybe just all of the engage mechanics or engage hero from BTR, because how would you engage against this? Zetian has the passive. Yasuke is just slimy as hell. A lot of dashes as well. Nino is super tanky. And they have Alec as a disengage mechanic. How do you deal with this?
They need to use the Raging Sandstorm as a follow-up tool. It has to be the Sora, man. Shogun has to do something here to set things up. He's the only guy that can engage reliably.
Oh man, now it's gonna be caught in the picture for sure. The golden hour will come through. No, there you go. Lord already taken. Yasuki gonna go for the shot as well with the Queller. That's a Hanabone lock Shogun down, but Nile is actually doing a good job in the back. Oh! They all dive towards him, but look at Arfi doing so much damage through the shifting skies of Shogun. Arfi is a menace on this Obsidia. Picks up a double.
7 kills and counting. The Sky Piercers are Sky Piercing. Alter Ego is definitely Alter Egoing.
Oh man, now with the Lord with a 6K gold lead, they have what it takes to snowball and really go for some base turrets, even though it's so early on. BIGETRON, with the limited amount of crowd control that they have, they need to use it perfectly. If they even use a single ultimate out of place, you saw what happened. A single hero, whether that's Arfi or Yasuke, just takes Eman out of the fight completely.
7K gold lead already for Alter Ego. What it was 4K in the 8 minutes. Pretty much balloon right now, out of control, as almost all the Holy Shield are gonna get taken down before the Lord crashes in the bottom.
Well, Reno has the Glowing One and Ice Cleanse One combo. Not a lot of damage just yet, but by stacking some of those the dark energies, he can clear quite well, and Alter Ego might take a risk here. Whoa!
Man, look at the back. That's a stun from Shogun. Pulls Yasuke back. That might be a throw from Yasuke. Moreno gets a shutdown now. Is able to survive from Arfi's damage, and they can clear this Lord.
Wow. They got away with... Wait
Whoa.
a minute. Finn is... Oh, wow. That's a very aggressive atomization, Rashi.
See, Halberd, is the idea to use him as a zoning tool for Hijime and Arfi?
Bro, I mean, he's going full damage
I
right
think-
now. He got a Heptases and a Sea Halberd.
Yeah, he wants to trade for Arfi or Hijume.
Not
We
that
got
simple,
the-
man.
We got a We Know This by GoPay. This marks Alex's debut with Marcel in his MPL ID career. Makes sense since Season 14, making Marcel the 22nd hero in Alex's hero pool. And he's using it quite amazingly.
He seems comfortable on it, man. He's been pushing the limits, running into 4 members, and just dashing out. Showing again why this hero is so respected. But now, when they're at the base, you're seeing a bit of a concern here. Alter Ego has the Zetian for high ground siege, but that's about it. BIGETRON has the Lilia. They have the Granger as well. So technically, right, it's not really as simple for Alter Ego to go for a winning base fight. But again, the Lord is up in 25 seconds. That's where Alter Ego wants to make their move.
Yeah.
60 stacks, by the way, on Arfi.
I'm not
Yikes.
sure if BTR wants to fight this or wants to go for the Lord. Meanwhile, top lane though, kind of recall for a second there. But no, they don't want to go for that.
Oh, they're still in the jungle. Finn is so far deep.
Finn. He's got a great angle. Wait a second.
Oh,
Obsidian
no.
could be caught. Yeah, Finn. Oh, right! Storm! What a play by Finn, but Arfi gets away! Oh my goodness, Arfi, what does it take to get you down? Yazuki, though, goes back in. Oh! Yasuke! And now it's Arfi on Nile. That's a wipeout for sure. A triple for Arfi. We're going to a game 3.
And it's all over. It is unfair. That Finn got that position it's not rewarded by the game. The cover, the disengage, and also the damage, the sustain from Arfi is insane already. It's equal 1-1 for Alter Ego.
Damn.
Oh boy, that is a respectable try from BIGETRON, but unfortunately, with the kind of heroes that Alter Ego have at their disposal, with the goal difference being so huge, they just could not make it happen. It's unfortunate, but now, in game number 3, we're gonna see the conclusion.
Wow. Safe to say that we're not gonna see Marcel again in game number 3. Unless they have something to prepare against it.
Man, that Marcel was so annoying. And they used it in a way where, again, we haven't really been able to see it. In MPL Philippines, only Nova played it that way. But constantly just taking pictures of the Fredrin. I think right now for BTR, if they're up against the Marcel, he shouldn't distance himself from the enemy jungle. He should be right on together with Yazuki, no? You should just stick to Yazuki so that when the golden hour comes up, at least both of them get spot.
There's so many what ifs here, but honestly, it's played so well by Alter Ego. Again, they know exactly how to abuse the tools that they were given, that was allowed to pass by BIGETRON. Even the golden matchup, the fact that Arfi is on the Obsidia, the mobile Obsidia, you saw Eman try so hard to punish him and Yazuki, and it's a losing case. No one could back up Eman there against Arfi and Yazuki. And even in the last fight, Yazuki seemed, you know, too low to make a difference, and he just got 2 kills out of nowhere. This is the studio just back.
Yeah. And shout out to Hijume, by the way, with that Fury the Phoenix, very clutch to cover for all of his teammates. It's just, I feel so bad for Finn, man. He's already gambling on a damage build, you know, because he wants to shred. He wants to pretty much burst down the backliner, but he's not rewarded.
Yeah.
You can't really make up a better scenario than that. Finn got
That was so beautiful. That Rage's Sandstorm Flicker was beautiful.
He did it sideways to make sure that it doesn't get spotted mid animation. They did everything right there. I mean, that was what you wanted to do. When you have your back against the wall and you don't have the goal advantage, you don't have the positional advantage. You have to go for something surprising like that. And if it doesn't work out, it's better than just slowly but surely losing the game anyway.
Yeah. I don't know how Arfi survived that. It was the photo.
Yeah, photo.
It was the photo revitalized.
I mean, he's up. Got many. I don't know how much gold he's up against M1, man. And the Haskell's presumably that he built.
1-1, bro.
Obsidia's sustain is very underrated.
I mean, that's the part that's underrated, man. With the golden hour, right? You stop everything, and then you just get all the shields for your teammates before they can even react. So it's almost a guaranteed, like, turnaround tool if it's used that way. It's just unreal.
You can see here in the replay, the early game PTR, they already lose out on that. In the mid game, it's even worse. RV got a Maniac against A-Man out of all people. And now it's back to equal. 1-1. It's best of 1 from now on. And who's going to be the MVP? It is RV. Not with a Freya this time, with Obsidia. With 10-1 and 1 KDA.
So he ain't a Freya merchant.
Immediately, like, disapproving the rumors that he is a Freya merchant. Comes out swinging with the Obsidia, and again, it's so underrated how he's able to perform at such a high level on so many heroes. He played it mechanically sound.
Fighter emblem.
Yeah,
of blood.
that's why. No Haskell's needed, by the way.
Yeah.
Amazing. As we're gonna see the highlight here, set it by official gaming phone Infinix. Right from the get-go, Alex being a big nuisance, winning out all the team fights. Nino is just doing his job, especially the turtle fight, just jumping around. It seems like Phobius is here to stay this meta.
For sure, man. Front to back is looking so popular. I feel like BIGETRON, if they really wanted to go for a front to back composition and abuse the Granger, abuse the Lilia, they really had to go for something else for Finn. On the Khalid, yes, he has lane prio, but they weren't able to use that lane prio to do anything much. And look at the movement here from RP and Yazuke. If you were Eman, it's just so difficult. They outburst you because they have the gold advantage, and they outmaneuver you with the movement speed, with the dashes, and there's just no right answer for you.
Dang, dude. I mean, this fight also, it looked good initially, and then Shogun got out-damaged by RP, literally.
Yeah.
Like, my goodness. And out-sustained as well. Now we know what the Fighter Emblem and the Festival of Blood gets you as an Obsidian. My lord, the healing was nuts.
And this combo, man, the Golden
Look at
Hour,
RP, man!
Golden Hour and the Fury of the Phoenix is such a cheat code. It's almost a surefire hit,
Yeah.
you know, because you get stunned first by the
Oh,
Fury of the
man.
Phoenix, unless you flicker out of it. At that time, you're already down in resources.
Dude,
but
I-
Yasuke, the heroics.
Yeah, for sure. I really think, Kevin, because I watched MPL Philippines week 1.
James Pax.
Most of the Marcells, yeah, James Pax was amazing as well, but most of the Marcells were bad, except for Nova. Nova was also AP Brent with James Pax. And I think this Marcel's better. I think
Ooh.
Revitalize might just be the way to go, dude.
I mean, you really can't go wrong. You want to go Flicker, you want to go Revitalize.
I think Revitalize with
Man,
Green Roam and Photo is the way to go, dude.
Maybe.
you almost wonder, how would this play out if Finn was on the Kalea? We talked about how that was a potential pick. It's a signature pick as well. I feel like the healing would have helped, you know, with the peel for RP as well. But I just feel like Alter Ego leaned into the aggression, and BIGETRON tried to kind of be an all-rounder, and they just got outmaneuvered.
I mean, if you pick the Kalea, you're kind of playing right into Alter Ego's hands, right? Because usually when you're playing a Kalea, the usual counter, back then, TLID did it, is Zetian. Marcel can also do that as well. So, Kalea is not really the question, isn't it? Or is it out of the question?
I don't know, man. It can shut down the Phobius. It can heal up the backliners, right? And technically, it's also like proper engage. We talked about how Finn on the Khalid really couldn't do much. That's where I'm coming from with this idea.
See, I'm not sure what's the relation here between Marcel and Khalid, because so far, Finn, I haven't seen him once trying to just trade some damage with the Marcel. Is it not viable at all? Is that not how you play against a Marcel? Because now your utility as a Khalid to the early game is just gone.
Yeah, I don't think you do it. I don't think you trade with the Marcel.
But Marcel deals no damage, isn't it?
Well, I think he disengages. That's the problem,
Marcel
right?
doesn't want. He just doesn't fight you.
But now you reset the cooldown, you can play a bit more aggressively for the next 12 seconds or something.
What cooldown?
The cooldown for the passive for Marcel.
No, but then Marcel just walks around, and so all he does is walks around. Khalid needs to go and find like other things to do on the map.
Yeah,
I
like
don't think you chase the Marcel.
I think the Khalid works well when your opposing roamer wants to contest, and Alex like, oh, you're here? See you later. Rapid boots,
Yeah.
right?
That's true.
Yeah, and by the way, this is 0-2-3 M1 on the Granger. This is something that we haven't seen at all so far.
Can you blame him, dude?
this is- yeah,
Can you blame him?
This is the worst Granger game for Eman, I think, in MPID, but
Might be in his career, man.
might be in his career.
And that's saying a lot.
Saying a whole lot for sure. And again, we talked about how Finn was shot down, Eman was shot down. How would you feel to be Nile, dude? You know you can contest the red tree, and you're just stuck in the frame, and you're like, bro, this is not fair. Let me 50.